Hello there, and welcome to yet another episode of Regular Beer Reviews, where regular doesn't refer to the beers being reviewed, but to the reviewer, myself. I'm Jesse, and today I'm going to be doing a beer that I've never had. It's actually a cider. This is Ace Joker Hard Cider. Now, this is one that I couldn't find a lot on because Beer Advocate, they don't delve too deeply into ciders, and they don't have a page on this. So I don't know what their score is. I don't know what the Bros score is, but Rate Beer does have a page. So Rate Beer gives it a 30 overall with a 40 for the style. It has an ABV of 6.9%, which is relatively big for a hard cider. I've had a few that have higher ABVs, all the way up to 10%, but you don't see a whole lot of them. Most ciders are like 4.5, 5%, way lower. So the availability, I'm guessing it's year-round, but I don't know because it didn't mention on the Rate Beer's page. And I didn't really look beyond. I'm sure I could have found it out easily, but I didn't really look beyond that. The style obviously is a dry cider. And if you didn't know, well, I guess I didn't mention it. Anyway, this is from the California Cider Company, so the CCC. Anyway, I'm going to read the quick script on the up here. It says, our master cider maker decided he would experiment and make a strong, dry cider. The result is Ace Joker, which is European in style and has distinct champagne characteristics. Enjoy this exhilarating alternative to beer or wine. So, the reason why I do reviews on ciders is because, I mean, a lot of people, a lot of people do consider them as beers. I mean, technically they're not because they're not made from grains, but, I mean, I don't know. It looks like beer and roughly the same alcohol content. I think of it as a beer, so technically I guess it's not, but I don't know. People seem to opinions seem to differ. People say it is, people say it isn't. I don't know. I still do reviews on ciders, even though normally I just stick to beer. So, anyway, got this poured, very light in color. It looks like ginger ale or something. It's extremely light, extremely clear. Very, very pale straw yellow color. I'd say that's light to moderate carbonation streaming up. There's a lot of bubbles sticking to the outside of the glass there, as you can see, but there's not a whole lot streaming up. No head whatsoever. Looks pretty simple, but let's go ahead and get a nose on this. Smells fruity. Smells apples, Granny Smith. Maybe like white grape or something. It smells kind of sweet. Smells almost like honey or something. Kind of a grassiness there. Very mild. So let's go on ahead and just jump into this one. That's not bad. I'm not a big fan of ciders, but when I do drink them, I like them to be dry. I do not like really, really super sweet ciders like Angry Orchard or Woodchuck. They're really, really, really sweet, and I'm not a big fan of that. I like Strongbow and Crispins and ones more like that they're a lot drier. Magners, they're drier. They're not nearly as sweet. So this is drier. It's not really sweet. It's got a lot of flavor though. It does almost taste like a champagne or something. There's that. It's almost like grapiness, like a white grape. The apples that are there, it's really, really tart. It's not super sweet. It's like I said, a Granny Smith or maybe like a Golden Delicious or something. A more dry tart apple as opposed to like a Macintosh or a Honeycrisp or something like that. That's way really, really sweet. So I don't know what kind of apples they use when they make this, but however, I don't know if it's the yeast that makes it drier or what, but this it's drier. It's not as sweet. It's pretty good. It's not bad. And it's very mild in flavor, but for being, I believe it's 7% alcohol. That's pretty big for a cider. I'm not tasting any alcohol, and I didn't pick up any alcohol in the odor, so that's good. Because it's really mild in flavor. They're able to mask that alcohol really, really well. But this isn't bad actually. Again, I'm not a huge fan of ciders. This is, I think, probably the one exception that I'll do in my reviews. You know, I don't like, all I do is beer, but I will do ciders too, because again, I kind of consider them beer, and there's kind of a controversy there. Some people say they're beer, some people say they're definitely not, but I'm kind of on the fence about it. But this is a pretty good cider. For a cider, I'm going to go on ahead and give Ace Joker Hard Cider, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. That's a B from me for a cider. For a cider, I'm going to give it a B. It's pretty good. It's not bad. You know, I just noticed on his hands on there, he has apples and he has pears. And I didn't think about that. That might contribute to somewhat of the dryness. There is kind of a, I mean, it's like a white grape thing. There might be, I mean, I'm not, pears are very mild, you know, but there might be some pear in there. I don't know. I mean, I'm not picking up on it specifically, but now that I see it, I don't know, maybe there's some pear in there too. I know I've had like Woodchuck's pear flavored apple cider, and it has a very unique taste that I'm not really picking up here. So, and that's really, I think, the only pear cider I've had. But I believe that's an apple cider just flavored with pears, not actually brewed with pears. But I don't really know. So, if you do know, do you have more information on it, or even with any information on the just the whole, you know, if you want to weigh in on the whole cider, is it beer or not controversy, go on ahead, you know, leave it in the comments below, let me know. But this is pretty good. So again, 8 out of 10, B for Ace Joker Hard Cider. If you see it, definitely pick it up. If you like dry ciders, it's pretty good. I like it. I'm not a big fan of ciders, but I might pick it up again, you know, if it's, you know, I see it for a good price. So anyway, thank you for watching, and keep watching again in the future for more reviews. Prost.